Hokey smokes, July is over. Gotta squeeze in the rest of these urban and backyard nature things. Some urban plants I saw in Hartford like wood sorrel and dayflower. And just growing out of the bricks, purslane and green carpet weed. I also saw a cabbage white butterfly while I was there. Closer to home, I accidentally bothered a whole bunch of yellow-footed ants. Mystery polypore, don't know what it is. Very cool looking though. Hey, guess what? This is one of the 3 or 4 species of yellow amanita that we have in our area. Don't know which one. Something kept this king bolete from growing normally, so it's all squished up. Very weird. The chicken mushrooms are still popping up. This one's really pale, very weird. And tick season gets longer every year. And turkey's out my office window again, this time with 2 little babies. Look how cute. Very cute little babies. Found these 2 giant mayflies up at Stone Zoo. Not sure why one is so much paler than the other. Check out the dagger-like mouthparts of this stable fly. Aerial yellow jackets make these big, round, covered nests. Cavity nesting yellow jackets build their nests in almost anything, like a hollow log like here, or under the siding of a building. This one's in a crack in the masonry, and it's too big for the crack they built the nest in. It's all spilling out. Over at Broadmoor, I found this American blusher despite the drought, and some water parsnip, edible with some very deadly lookalikes. And this rag lichen would normally be in the treetops, but the wind blew it down so we can see it. Never got a good idea in these mushrooms. Trichomopsis is a guess, but I feel more confident with this Amanita, probably Amanita estivalis. There are a bunch of these around. The universal veil remnants are distinctive. I don't have a great sense of smell, but this Lactarius volemus was fishy smelling. Dog vomit slime mold changes a lot over its lifespan. It goes from slimy plasmodium to these little fluffy balls to a really hard surface so it can distribute its spores. I'm helping it out here a little bit. The ancestors of these ducks and geese were live decoys, and this pond slider is somebody's released pet, or possibly a descendant of one. This swamp rose mallow is a native hibiscus plant. Did we decide on a common name for this one yet? Over at the Chestnut Hill Mall, the house sparrows were very pushy. Somebody must be feeding them. Tumbling flower beetles feed on pollen and are thought to be one of the first groups of insects that pollinated plants. It's always pretty cool to see these dog-day cicadas down here. My coworker found this one.
She's just a wild
I was surprised these turkeys were so chill with that dog running around back there. Remember all those yellow jacket nests? This is a beam of wood where the yellow jackets and paper wasps have been stripping off bits for their paper. See, here's one doing it now. First the fishy millcaps and now fetid russulas. Look at the size of the burrs on this greater burdock. I usually see the smaller species. Look at this silly little fledgling robin. Leave it alone, its parents will feed it. I bought these parasitoid wasps to try to control flies at my job. Pretty neat.